So anyway, the buried citadel has sunk far into the earth, so far into the earth that the bottom of it is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches to the north and south and is composed of layers of treacherous, crumbled masonry which reaches an unknown depth. To the west looms a surviving structure, what must be a sunless citadel. A tower that stands at the west side of the courtyard. So everything here is that you're standing on right now is part of the courtyard, but it's also tough terrain. So if you move 5 feet, it counts as 10 feet of movement. Everyone can see, right?
Where's the door? There are no doors marked on what we can see.
Yes, so you should see a small, so there
right
should
here.
be a little bit of change. Yeah, that's the door right there.
Okay, sometimes I accidentally ping on the map, but when I want to try to do it, I don't know how to do it.
Hold down, click. Left click.
Oh, hold it down. Okay.
Like that. Yep, so that's where the door is right there. Perfect.
Okay, I want to do a perception roll and see if there's anything special about this room. Anything that's noticeable.
Yeah, sure.
6. Nope.
Yeah, you don't see much.
Can I also do a perception roll?
Yes, you can. Something I haven't said, but I've now decided as I go into future D&D, I'll let people make one attempt at something in terms of a save or ability check. So some people that are like chained together, they're like, I'm going to try to break the chains. And then they fail, like, I'll try it again. It's like, well, you already tried, you failed, now you got to wait for a certain amount of time before you can try again. So that's what
Makes
they think.
sense.
With your perception roll, you just got to see like a courtyard in front of you and a door, and then the ground beneath you is a little rough.
With somebody with a good investigation, do you want to check out that door?
Sure.
Make sure it's not trapped or noises behind it or anything.
Do you go up to the door to investigate it?
I don't know. Should I investigate it from a distance or up close? What do you guys think?
Don't touch the door. I think you should probably at least get within hearing distance and a good visual distance. So maybe like one square away.
Like there?
Yeah.
So when you move there, can you make an acrobatics check for me?
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Called it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
All right, so you fail. So you fall into a pit.
Awesome.
But you can fly.
The pit is 10 feet deep, so you don't take any damage falling into it. However, inside the pit is a giant rat.
I mean, can I just fly out of the pit back to my companions?
You made that sound so hopeful. However, there's also a rat.
Yeah, you could do that. The rat's going to get an opportunity attack on you.
I'd rather have that than face a rat by myself, given my attack die lately.
Okay, sure. Okay, so yeah, there's a rat down there. It's about 10 feet deep. Also, for anyone that's making movements, they'll have to make an acrobatics check. Otherwise, you won't be able to move. You'll just kind of slide down and fall when you try. So it's going to attack you. It rolled a 9. Does that hit your armor class?
Nope.
All right, so you don't take any damage and you're able to fly out of the hole.
Alrighty.
No need to get initiative rolls for that.
So how big of a hole do we have
You
here?
bastard!
You have a 10-foot. It's 10 foot long and 5 feet wide. So it is draw a shape.
So it's,
That big. Kind of hard to see, but it's just 2 characters wide, basically.
okay. Is there a path around it to the door?
It does not go up to the door, just close to it. So you can go around it.
Okay.
Or you can walk over it and make a safe dexterity saving check to jump over. Well, now that it's open, you could jump over it with no issue.
Okay.
I mean, you have to make an acrobatics check to move around, but yeah.
I want to... not do that. Anybody want to make another perception roll and see if there's any other weak flooring next to the door?
Yeah, I'll look around.
Isn't very fruitful. The attempt is not great.
Can I just pick up Larissa and throw her at the door?
Can do that. That is an option. Larissa has to be willing for that to happen, though.
I mean, I could strength check her.
You would have to, like... Oh, that does hit.
Good luck making it around that one now.
Yeah. So you're hit with a rock, too. Doesn't
Okay.
do damage, but, you know.
Yeah, I pick up Larissa and toss her at the door.
If she's not willing, she can contest with a strength check against you.
I'm gonna roll strength. God damn it.
What'd you get?
I got a 12.
Okay. So, she is thrown right to the door. Nothing really happens once she gets to the door. Yeah.
She is not so bad.
Do you touch the door? Or open it, or something along those lines?
Oh, by the way, if we wanted to send a message directly to you, how do we do that in the chat?
Just to me? Well, you can DM me through Discord. You just gotta find me, and you should be able to do that now that we're all in the same Discord. Or I believe there's a way to slash whisper to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. See, I got that. They said test. More testing. There's also ways to whisper rolls to me as well. So if you want to roll and not have the rest of the party know.
While Larissa's figuring out what she's going to do, can I just sort of peer down into the hole and see if there's anything worth note?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. 9.
You see a dead goblin there, as well as the rat that's kind of scurrying around.
Oh. Hey, so Tuwuno, do you want to just, since we're not within reach of that rat, do you want to try to just kill it with an arrow so we can investigate that body?
I could try. It's my bow hasn't been cooperating lately.
You make an attack.
I could also try with my longbow.
Does
The
the rat notice me standing above him?
Flying or floating above him? I mean, yes.
Okay.
It wants to hit you. That does not hit.
Like I said, this freaking bow. I need a new bow.
Can I also try shooting
Yes,
it?
you can try and shoot it. That hits. Now you can do damage. That'll kill it too.
Sweet.
Nice.
The trap closes.
Okay.
I believe. Hold on. Let me make sure.
It's a sentient trap.
Yep. So yeah, the trap closes.
Well, I'm glad you weren't down there, Tuwuno.
Right? I killed the rat and I'm just trapped in there with its corpse.
All right, Larissa. What's your move?
You threw me against the door. My move is to stab you in the face.
You have to move up to him if you wanted to do that, which would require an acrobatics check.
I'm already against him.
No, you're against the door.
2-0.
I'm looking at the map. I'm right next to you.
You're next
No,
to
no, no,
Tuwuno.
no. 2-0. This is Thax. That's 2-0.
trying to stab me. I didn't even do anything to you.
Okay, well, so I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna fucking stab him.
You have to roll. Can you roll me an acrobatics check? Acrobatics check for me.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, yeah, you can easily make your way over there, and you can try to stab him if you want.
As I see her approaching, I get ready to defend.
Marissa, I really don't think we should be stabbing our tank.
Does a 17 hit your armor class?
No.
No, it doesn't. Oh, you miss. Now you could respond if you wanted to. Thax. So you being almost stabbed.
If you throw me again, I will end you.
We have enough on our plate without this infighting. Let's just move on.
This is a slippery slope that leads to party members dying. I love it.
Okay, Tuino, since you're now in the air and above the trap, do you want to inspect the door?
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Yeah.
Of course, now as I'm recovering, I get bad dice.
Yeah, so you aren't able to really make shift at the door. It's just a door. You can open it, maybe, possibly. I'll have to try.
All right, I'm the tank. I will.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it?
I was gonna say, I think someone with better weapons should investigate the door.
Okay,
can I go around the hole?
Yeah, you can. You still have to make an acrobatics check to make a move.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you will fall. Like, fall in your own square that you started at.
14.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. All right. So you go up to the door.
And I just sort of gently try to open it.
You open the door. Do you see inside of it? Does it let you see inside?
Okay, if I move in, I can.
Why is it not? You should have been able to see through the door. That's okay. It still works. Yeah, you can move in and see.
Okay, so I'm like in the doorway.
Yep.
And what do I see without the roll?
You see an empty room with, like, hold on. I can read out the room to you. The circular area is cobbled with cracked granite upon which spirals 4 bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands on the back against the wall on the western wall. A spear that killed him is skewered in it and is holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet high in the air, but intervenes the flooring and stairs are gone, except for crumbling ledges. So basically the door that you just came into, and then there's 2 doors in front of you.
Okay, yeah, I see one on like the northwest and southwest corners.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me do a perception roll for the room, see if there's any obvious traps or anything.
Yeah.
12.
You do not see any obvious traps or anything along those lines.
Okay, I'm just going to move just far in enough so that other people can come into the room. Oh, hey, I can see into the other room now.
Say it again?
Oh, when I moved, I could see back into the entrance room a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You might have just needed to update.
Okay. So, like, I can see Ember and part of Tuino.
Perfect. That's exactly how it should be working.
Okay.
Is the exploration mode kind of working as well?
Is the what?
Exploration mode, so like you're seeing outlines of things? Or is it dark everywhere?
Basically, I see the whole circle of the room.
I meant like outside. So like the exploration mode is like it reveals the players have already explored, does not reveal areas, but kind of like advanced. It's kind of like
Yeah, it's like a fog of war kind of thing. I can see a little bit into the room, but the rest of the room is like the fog of war. I see the outline, but nothing that's in it.
Good. Okay, that was the only thing I wanted to check. Just so. Okay, good. I like that.
And so I call out to the party. It appears to be okay. If you would like to carefully join me.
So everyone that is going to go around the trap still needs to make an acrobatics check to step on the special debris. Special debris, masonry debris. When you attempt to go, Ember, you fall and slide down.
If someone fails that bad, can I just walk over them without rolling?
No, you have to roll. Zeke, you're able to make it, so if you want to head inside, you can.
Do I fall down where I'm at, or like slide into the hole?
You just kind of like slide, not into the hole, just where you're at. You guys are both easily able to make it if you want to head inside. Yep. Well, you didn't need to make the save because you're flying. That's funny enough.
Oh well.
So Ember can try again if she wants to. That's successful. And so you can put yourself somewhere in the room. Why Okay. Quite the insults that are being thrown.
You are just like dog. Yip, yip, yip.
So there were
Sorry, go ahead.
bodies of goblins in here somewhere. Should we investigate them?
You can kind of see them on the map as well a little
Is that
bit.
these?
Yep.
I would like to stealth as soon as I get into the room, please.
Yep. Alright. It's an okay stealth roll, I guess. You won't be hiding from your party members, but maybe if someone came in the room, they wouldn't see you all right off the bat.
For now, I won't stab Thax, but I'm gonna stab somebody. That's for damn sure.
Just
It's gonna move away and investigate this.
So, the goblins. When you go ahead and investigate, you can roll an investigation.
Oh wow, my investigation's a -2. That's terrible.
yeah, -2.
So when you're investigating, you see that the dead bodies have been there for a while. They've also been looted.
I rolled a 10 on investigation.
Yeah, and Zeke rolled. Theron rolled 16. So yeah, that's about what you've got out of that. It's like dead bodies, long time ago, no loot on them. All been basically, besides their clothes.
I've already done a perception roll here. Does somebody else want to do a perception to see if there's any other weak floors?
Yeah, I can do.
Before we move to the other doors?
Larissa is making a deception or something.
I misread perception versus deception.
Yeah, you have to re-roll if you want to make another perception check. Right. You roll deception again. So, yeah, you don't see anything else in the room specifically. Yep. So, nothing else is of very noteworthiness right now. You don't see any traps. Nothing is, just coming out tonight.
Do the doors appear identical, or are there any differences between them?
They are both wooden doors. They seem to be identical in that, they might be a little bit different in terms of carvings, but nothing that is of note different, stock difference, or stark difference, I should say.
Okay, can we investigate the carvings?
Sure.
Oh, not 20.
The one that is northwest. Sorry, southwest. My bad. Southwest is the carvings are a little bit more complex and intricate than ones on the southwest doors. But beyond that, there's nothing really like telltale sign that it's special or anything.
Can we tell
Just
what
that it's
language they are?
They're just are decorative art things. There is no language or setting behind it.
Okay, so this one appears more intricate. What do you guys think?
Mm,
Maybe we should clear out the seemingly less important area before moving forward with the other.
yeah.
Okay, I will move on over here. And I'm just going to try the door.
It opens. Let's see if this works. Oh, it does.
Hallway.
I'm still stealth, right?
I mean, a 13 stealth, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the human meat shield.
Okay, so I see a hallway with 3 doors.
Okay. Yes, you do.
Okay, again, I want to just roll a general perception of the room.
Uh-huh.
It's a 12.
It's an empty hallway.
Again, the question on the doors. Are there any significant markings or anything on the doors?
No, not this time.
Guess we could go through them.
Just
With a
one at
perception
time?
of 9, again, it seems like an empty hallway. Yeah. Whichever door you want to check first. That one?
Okay, yeah, go over here and check this door.
Okay. You can just go ahead and head in. It should just work.
Okay. All right,
Oh, now it's working. Okay, cool. I don't understand why it's being weird.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't
follow.
know. It's like not looking back into the other rooms or something. I don't know.
It's working for some people.
Oh,
like I can
there it
see
goes. It just refreshed.
Yeah.
I guess it just takes a second.
All right.
Okay. Small room. Perception 18. To look around.
The ruined chamber stands empty, but a litter of rocky debris.
Can I sort through the debris and see if there's anything of note?
Sure.
What with that investigation?
Yep.
14.
You have a bunch of rocks.
So there's no other doors in this room, just the one we entered through.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, then let's go check out the other.
Yes, does not appear to be anything in this room.
Oh, look, another dead end. Way to go, meat shield.
Hold on. Before you...
Oh.
The door to 14 is locked.
Oh. Damn.
Okay.
Okay, so that's locked.
The what?
So the door to the south is locked. The door to the west is not locked. You can open that one if you want.
Okay, so we'll open this door. Big room. And shit.
Oh. Okay.
There's
Okay.
somebody here.
Hold on.
Wait, that's the door to the west that he just said was locked.
No, south door locked.
Yeah, he said south door was locked.
Okay. So, crudely executed symbols and glyphs, scribbled on the bright green dye, decorate this large, irregularly shaped, crumbling chamber. A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the room, southern wall, contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with green cloth is next to the cage. Several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near a wooden bench, and the sounds of whimpering coming inside of it.
Sounds of whimpering from the bedroll?
Yeah. So right here.
Okay, so I want to investigate the bedroll.
Sure, let's check what it's.
Nat 20, investigation.
Okay, when you investigate the bedroll, you find that there's a kobold underneath it. Kind of like quickly, like it's like, whoa, who are you guys?
Greetings, we've come in search of other adventurers that were lost. My name is Thax. Who might you be?
He introduces himself as Meepo. He says, I'm Meepo. Meepo don't know, but Eurostraz does. Or Eurodral. Eurostral. The tough name.
Are you okay?
So there's others around somewhere?
Yes.
Are you okay? We heard whimpering.
He obviously doesn't know anything. Let's find the smart dog.
He says, he responds with the clan's dragon. We lost it. The wretched goblins stole our Calactrix. Our dragon. He's sad. He starts weeping again.
They stole your dragon. That's terrible news.
Our dragon.
What kind of dragon?
A white dragon.
How mature is this dragon? How old?
Big, strong dragon.
Do you have any ideas where they might have gone?
The goblins took him. I don't know. Meepo doesn't know.
What? Out in the hallway, there was a door that was locked. Might you have a key to it?
Meepo doesn't know, but Eurostraz does.
Where could we find Eurostrauss?
Meepo will take you to meet Eurostraz. Our leader. If you make nice, you get safe passage. If you promise to make nice, maybe you promise to rescue dragon?
If this is a trap, I'll stab Meepo in the face.
No, please no. And then he starts crying.
Meepo, no, please. We will not hurt you. Larissa, knock it off.
I said if he says something, I'm not just gonna stab him. But if it comes to that, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, do we want to check out anything in this room before we have Meepo take us to his leader?
I guess we could investigate a little bit more.
What was on the green cloth?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Someone else should probably do it.
Yeah, you don't know what's on that green cloth.
Okay, I'll look at the green cloth. 17.
So it's just a bunch of like arrangements for dinner, basically. So different. It's no foods there, but silverware and other odds and ends, stuff like that.
Okay. I want to investigate this fire pit. I have a feeling it's a nest.
And like, wasn't there a cage?
There was a cage, yes.
Where was it again?
It's right next to Meepo.
Oh, there.
Well,
Guess
My investigation of the fire pit yielded a critical fail.
So it looks like a fire pit to you.
Oh, I seriously hope he fell in. Oh, dear God, tell me he fell in.
No. Oh, Lewis is investigating as well. Okay, so you do see on the walls some crude marking near the cage.
Can we make any sense of it?
Does anyone speak Draconic?
Not me.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think I even picked languages.
Deja vu. All right, so you don't know what they mean.
Okay. Meepo, what do these markings mean?
He starts weeping and says, "It says, here be the dragons. But we have no dragons." More weeping.
So is the cage for the dragon?
Yes, but it didn't help. More weeping.
Okay, so there's a bunch of doors in this room. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what was the other person's name?
Yurstral. Yusdrayl. If you have a better pronunciation, don't be afraid to tell me. I just am trying to read and failing at it.
Okay. All right, Meepo. Would you take us to Yurstral?
Yes. So he starts kind of like making his way there. No, don't edit the token. And he declares you to follow you guys. Follow. He also says every so often he says the words ticklecorn. He's from walking around.
Meepo, what does this mean? This Tippercorn?
It's for safe passage. Actually, he probably goes up this way now that I think about it.
Okay, so under my breath, I mumble it too as we go through the hallway. I stop.
So you
out...
see other. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, so sorry, Meepo's still there. Don't worry, you're good. So Meepo moves forward, and you see other kobolds, but because ticklecorn's being said, they kind of don't really do. They look at you, but they don't really say too much.
Okay. And I'm mumbling it as well as we go through.
Yep. There you go. Perfect. And then there they introduce Yurstral. Let me read. A short throne stands near the end of the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sits a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws. And so Yurstral, Meepo kind of introduces is like, these people help. They help get Dragon back. So Yurstral kind of looks you guys over real quickly, and says, "Speak your piece. Why are you here?"
We heard of adventurers coming this way and never coming back. We came to investigate, and when we came across Meepo, he told us of your plight. We thought maybe we could help.
He starts with, the adventurers went to fight the goblins and never returned. The goblins have the dragon.
Where would these goblins be located?
They're to the north of us. There's a back way that we could give you to help get to them, if you want to help us.
Very well. He tells us you're missing your white dragon. If we find this dragon, How might we best bring it back safely, both for it and us?
Oh, sorry. A little tired. If you pick up dragon, you should be able to bring it back. Shouldn't hurt you as long as you have food.
Food. Any particular food?
Meat.
Meat. Very well. I don't know. Are there any safe words for this dragon?
No.
Okay.
What's the reward for our services?
You can have the key, and she kind of he points above himself, and there's a key inside of a dragon.
What do you mean inside of a dragon?
Like the mouth of the the metallic key is held firm inside of a stone dragon's open jaws.
Is there any other information or help that you might be able to provide for our quest?
They say they kind of Eurostral kind of tosses and turns, and we could give you we could guide you over to where the back entrance is. 1 second, let me find something real quick.
Are dragons particular to Goliath meat? Because we seem to be
Whereas
in excess. We could probably make a deal. Maybe soothe their nerves.
it
Shut up,
probably
Mark.
would not mind eating a tiny rogue tiefling.
So in chat, I put an image of Eurostral and the key within the altar. Just to give you a better image of it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm small and tiny and would be of no use to a dragon. You are giant and bumbling and would basically make like a chew toy.
Too much armor.
Shut it, meat shield.
All right, how about that path you spoke of?
Yes, we can have Meepo guide you there.
Is there
Meepo sees
anything
a lot more. Oh, go ahead.
that maybe roll perception in case there's something to note about the room?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please work.
It seems like just a regular behind you, like what you were passing past those pillars. A double row of relief carving marbles march the length of this long hall, with the worn carvings depicting entwining dragons. So basically, a bunch of dragons are being depicted on the walls around you.
Yawning, can you guarantee us safe passage among your brethren?
Yes, as long as Meepo is with you, you are welcome here.
Thank
As
you.
long as you're willing to help us.
Will he also open the doors that we don't have access to?
I cannot help you with doors that are locked. We do not have keys.
Who has the keys?
I do not know.
Just lost to time.
Very possible. This home have been here very long time.
So are these kobolds part of the ancient dragon cults, or
We represent
The Lollipop Guild.
we represent New Dragon Cult to protect dragons. We have own dragon as well. Or we will have dragons soon.
What is the name of this dragon?
Ceralax. I can spell that out for you. Let me go back to it. CALCRYX.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
CALCRYX. Are there things behind the pillars? There are doors and paintings, or not paintings, carvings of dragons.
Would this dragon have any relation to a Shardalon?
That name I haven't heard in a long time. I do not believe so.
Okay. Do you know anything about a Shardalon?
That is the dragon that used to be worshipped here. We no longer worship that. We worship Salarex.
Okay. Do you know anything about the previous cult? Were they also kobolds? Were they human?
I do not know.
Okay.
When was the last time a dragon was seen?
Here,
With the eyes of a living being, not through stories.
I mean, Salarex was here just recently.
Can we meet him?
That's the one we're
Yeah,
trying
once
to
you
find.
rescue him, you'll be able to bring him back.
That's the one that's been captured by the goblins. Larissa has not been listening.
Spending too much time thinking of insults for you.
Mm-hmm.
Larissa is getting lost in all of the notes he's taking.
Are there any areas we should avoid? Any dangerous spots?
In the goblin area, I do not know, but be wary of the southern part of the Citadel. Scary.
All right, you guys have any other questions or anything you want to do here?
To your knowledge, are goblins resistant to or have any defenses that we should know about?
I do not know much about the goblins, just that they stole our dragon.
Okay, if nobody else has anything, I would say, Meepo, would you be so kind as to guide us?
Yes. I'm going to try something really quickly here. So let me attempt it. It'll make it dark for a second, but I'm going to try it. Okay, cool. That does work. Okay. So the Fog of War still works. I'll use this instead. This will be better. Just give me a second to give everyone sight again. I don't know why. So there's new dynamic lighted that's updated, but it's not updated with the modules. So -5. So it all works the same. It's just kind of save changes, and then I do need to make sure that everyone can see the light that you have.
Okay, and Ember, will you turn off the screen share because it messes with the align? There we go. Sorry, when it adds another thing, it moves the character spots around, so it threw everything out of whack.
Even though she's already first alphabetically, it messes with that?
Well, since it's adding another window, it shuffles the others around to
Interesting.
accommodate for it. So then it makes it go all wonky.
Make sure you have sight. You don't have dark vision, but you have sight. So save changes. Make sure you have. Okay. Can everyone see now?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone can kind of see close stream. And everyone can kind of see the tokens around them, right?
Yeah, it's just like the bright light for 20 and dim light or fog of war further on. That's what it looks like.
The rest of you say you can't see anything. We also have 2 tokens. That doesn't help. So we'll get rid of one of those real quick. Delete that one. I'll move you real quick. That should update it. Now can you see things? Just want to make sure everyone's good. If not, let me know.
I can see, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah, we're in the same room.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm not moving. We're not going to move yet. I'll re-explore. So what I'll do is I will walk everyone back through where we came, and so you can see all the stuff we've explored already, and that'll give you the fog of war regularly. This also should fix the doors a lot better too. Doors should work now.
Cool.
I think the new dynamic lighting was released like a couple months ago, and the module isn't updated for that, so it's used to the old stuff. So we'll see how that works. So we will move me. So follow me.
Yeah. Yes.
Unfortunately for 2-0, every time he's separated from
Yeah, that's really annoying.
for Thax, because you don't have your own light.
Oh.
But I have a torch. Like, shouldn't that count for something?
Are you using the torch?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I needed. Now it should be better.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then now they will open this door. Background.
So my map didn't change. I don't know where all the avatars just disappeared.
Should be right here. If you back out and go back in, you should see yourself. If nothing's updating, reload. Just basically like reload and it should fix it. Oh, there you go.
We're all in the
okay.
room with the fire pit.
So, Meep is now going to go through the doorway, which I have opened and it worked. The doorway worked. And so he brings you to this doorway over here, down the hall, down. And he says that this way. And then he points in that direction. And then he waits eagerly while you guys figure that out. And so opening the door. Here. There you go. Okay. Now I can open the book up, start reading again. And as he's heading through, he's saying tickle corn as well. Nope, went too far. Okay. So in the room ahead of you, the empty chamber is home to rat droppings, a crumbled flagstone, and stain. Okay.
Okay, so we have
And
one
then-
door ahead of us.
And the Meepo kind of makes his way back and appears.
Oh, so Meepo is gone.
Meepo leaves. Yep. He's like, he points that direction, and then like beyond that, he's like, you guys got this.
Thank you for your help, Meepo.
He's very appreciative.
So he ran away.
I mean, run away is a strong term.
He completed his task and left.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check out this room. Perception.
Uh-huh.
16.
You see on the dust, you see a bunch of rat tracks and some humanoid tracks.
Where
You see 4 humanoid tracks going in and 3 humanoid tracks coming back.
And what about the rat tracks?
Sorry, let me rephrase that. So the rat tracks are very recent. The humanoid tracks are about a month old. It looks to be a 3 or 4 sized humanoids. My bad. And they're all moving north. And the rat tracks are very recent, maybe a day old, and they're just kind of all over the place.
Do we see?
It's rat tracks. I would like to stealth.
Can do that.
Do we see any points of entry or exit for the rats other than the main doors?
Just the 2 doors, yeah.
Okay.
I will be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast.
Yeah, I'm going to do that as well.
So back to an empty room with 2 doors.
Okay, and perception rolls just showed the footsteps.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess let's make an attempt at this door.
The door does just open.
Okay. And
Did I miss anything while I was AFK?
No, nothing. Just that they open into the door.
yeah, we're just now opening a door. Okay.
So dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of divining dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone stands in the western wall.
So that's not a door, it's a stone relief.
A relief-carved door stands, yeah.
Oh, a relief carved door. Okay.
Yep.
What can we see about this statue on the east?
It is a fountain.
Oh, sorry, fountain. What can we see?
No, that's okay.
Is it an
Go ahead and
active
make-
fountain?
You can make a perception roll. It is dry at the moment.
Well, 4.
Yeah, you see a nice fountain.
Oh, do we not have everybody back yet? I
think everyone's here. Is anyone else not here?
Tell us if you're not here.
Maybe not. We can wait a little bit longer.
We've moved into this northern room here.
And there's a fountain.
And I tried to perceive the fountain and said, "Oh, look, pretty fountain." I want to investigate this door that has the relief on it.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then my investigation is -2. 14?
There's a bunch of inscribings on the doorway.
Are they
You cannot read
draconian?
them. Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think?
So, is it a locked door or?
You can try to open it.
Do we want to try to open it?
Can I use the mirror for my thieves' tools to see what I can see?
You can make a perception, or I guess in this case it'll be an investigation or a perception roll on the door if you would like to do so. That is a performance check. You don't find anything else besides the inscribings in the door. You don't see anything else special to it. Same thing.
Okay, I will attempt to open it.
When you open the door, or attempt to open the door, it doesn't budge, and a scythe comes swinging out of it. It doesn't hit you. You are able to dodge it.
Whew. Okay, well. I mean, now that we know that it's there, Can I feel along the door and see if there's anything that moves, like within the carvings or anything on the relief?
Nothing moves that you can find.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
I need to know what these rolls are
Yeah,
about.
what are you rolling?
He's getting a +6.
I'm trying to add thieves tools to my tool of proficiency list.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get it.
Anybody else want to try anything with this door?
Well, I already failed my perception check, so I don't think there's anything I can do.
Do remember that you do have scrolls of knock. You have 2 scrolls of knock.
Yeah, see?
Meaning that you have 2 chances, or at least you'll have 2 opportunities throughout the entire dungeon for your level 1 characters to just open a door or open part of a lock or something along that line with just a spell. You can use it here if you want, or you can save it for a different time. Completely up to you how you handle it.
Okay.
We're pretty early on. I think we should personally save it for
Yeah.
something that seems more important.
Yeah.
Also, here, let me find knock real quick for you guys so you can just look at it as a spell. And Control C. Oh no, hold on. Never mind. I'll just do that. I figured I could just do it and it would put it in chat. It did not. There we go. So that is knock. It's a 2nd level invocation, I believe. I got it right. Transmutation. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again just as a test. I want to see if this works.
Thieves tools. There you go.
Okay, so now it's actually including the roll plus the dexterity check.
Yep.
Okay, so when we do use knock, not only does it open it, but it's going to basically alert anything within 300 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody with good investigation, do you want to check out this fountain? See if there's something I didn't see with my terrible perception? Or my investigation, rather?
Well, mine's not very good, but I guess I could check it out. Investigate.
While investigating the door, you don't find anything else anything else special.
She was looking at the fountain.
Oh, fountain. There are inscribings at the bottom of the fountain. Sorry, my bad.
Are
No
they also
worries.
draconian?
Yeah, she can't read them.
Okay. Well, I guess we should just need to move on then, yeah? I mean...
Yep.
Alright, let's start making our way down the hallway a little.
There you go. Okay. This section of the hallway contains 6 doors, all slightly ajar, and the area smells musky.
Okay. I want to just roll a perception for this first area, see if there's anything of note.
Yep.
18?
Yeah. There's tracks of dust here. Some made by rats, some made by humanoids.
Where do these tracks lead?
You could make a survival check to get a better idea where the tracks are going.
Nat 20.
Cool. All right, so that you can check that the rats are very recent, perhaps a few minutes old, and the humanoid tracks are a month old, and there are 4 humanoid ones going north and only 3 going south.
Okay. So 4 came
Kind of
in,
more-
3 came out, but
kind of
never
more over
fully came
here.
out.
Yeah.
Do we want to invest? Do we want to look at this door?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, I want to try to open that door.
It opens. Here, I want to move you. There you go.
Want to check out this room?
The room is. Go ahead and make a perception roll.
3.
The room's empty.
I could also roll.
Yep.
We have all confirmed that this is indeed a room.
It's an empty room.
I'm not really sure I trust these guys, so I'm gonna check things out myself.
Yep.
Yes! It's not even a room.
He poked himself in the eye. Or sorry, she poked herself in the eye.
And she's really unable to discern where she is right now. It's kind of all of a sudden a little bit of confusion.
All right, well, I guess I'll just go up and... I'm not just going to try to open this door. I'm going to investigate this door. 17.
Sure. You notice that there's some damage done to the door.
What kind of damage?
You'd have to open the door to figure it out.
I want to be ready to strike when this door opens.
So, as you slowly open the door, you notice a bell attached to the door. Or at least on the other side.
Larissa, would you like to come try to disarm this bell, deactivate this, what appears to be a trap?
I prefer to kind of just kick you through it, but I mean, I guess I'll give it a shot.
Thank you.
So go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. All right, so you're able to disable the trap and grab the bell. So you have a bell now.
Sweet. So that makes 2 bells for you.
A 10-foot wall high is liberally strewn with sharp caltrops. On the northern wall, passage of the room beyond is partially blocked by roughly mortared 3 feet high, complete with crenellation.
From without... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, also, you do notice that there are... Hold on, I got to make them exist. There are 2 goblins that are just kind of existing.
Okay, can I just peek my head in the door and do a perception roll?
Yep.
Well, 6.
So you do see a bunch of sharp objects on the floor. And then, like I said, you see 2 heads of a goblins. They're not looking at you, so they haven't noticed you per se.
What do I need to do athletics-wise to get across the caltrops?
You have to make a dexterity saving throw every 5 feet you move.
And that's 20 feet?
Yeah, so for every time you're in one of those, you will make a dexterity saving throw.
This will be fun, because I want to try it.
Okay, is this a door here?
It is a... Hold on. It is a 3-foot wall, mortar situation. So, it's just imagine a bunch of sandbags. So
Like
it's
an
a small
improvised wall?
Yep.
Okay. Tubuno, I'm wondering if maybe you said we see a couple of goblins.
Yeah, 2 goblins are the other wall side.
How high are the spikes on the ground?
They're a couple inches, so they might be a representation of like caltrops.
You want me to fly over them? I'm assuming.
I was thinking either that, or if you wanted to try to take a shot at one of the goblins. Of course, that's also if we want to assume that they're hostile.
Yeah, I was just wondering if they're hostile also, because it doesn't seem like we know either way right now.
Yeah, and if we attack them and then more goblins start pouring out from somewhere, then we're in deep trouble.
Okay, then I think let's go around and see if there's another way, say, over here, to get a better look at things. What do you think?
I just want to point out that if Skyrim taught me anything, it's if you kill the last witness, you'll get away with it.
It's a good point.
Do not trust Thax in anything that involves Skyrim. He failed so hard last night. No, we don't want the tank taking Skyrim mechanics into things.
I mean, I'm fine with going around.
Okay, so I'm going to head back out to the hallway and head up to that first set of doors that were slightly ajar.
Yep.
And you said that if I need to switch weapons, that's an action or a turn, correct?
It's an action, and it's either your, I would say it's your attack action is what you would have to use. You can still move and then switch if you wanted to. I believe there are still weapons you can change as a bonus action, but it really depends on the weapon.
But if we aren't currently in combat, how does that work?
You just switch your weapon. As long as you say which weapon you're going to use before combat, that's fine. So, like, with Theron's character, Zeet had the greatsword at one point, but then she said, I'm going to use my longbow. So, as long as, like, you're in combat, I'll assume whatever your first weapon is you're choosing. Like, I went in with this using a longbow, but as soon as you're like, now I want to talk with my greatsword bow, it's like, you'll have to take an action to change it first.
Okay, like, I'm pretty much running with dual daggers, but yep. I have a short bow that could attack over that wall.
Yes, you could. You could do that.
Keep in mind, we left the room, so do what you want, but
you're a bunch of pansies. I'm pretty sure I can make all of those saving throws.
Yeah. I wanted to moving along.
So you investigate that small room, and it's empty. Gotta go to where am I?
Can I make? I want to make a perception, or yeah, I want to make a perception in this room.
Go ahead.
God damn it, 6.
And I would like to do one on the room on the right.
Yep. It seems like an empty room to you. Thax. Same thing for you, Ember. There's nothing of super big note here.
Okay.
I guess I could do one here. Well,
are you going to check the next room? Okay. When you look into it, you see a giant rat, and it attempts to attack you.
Oh, so fuck.
Roll initiative.
6.
Am I still stealthed? How many turns does that last?
So, at this point, you were no longer stealthed, as you move through quite a few rooms. I would say every time you enter a new room, or especially when you come in contact with any enemies, you would have to take a hide action from that point. In which a rogue, when they got higher levels, can take a hide action as a bonus action instead of a regular action. Thax, what did you get for your initiative?
6.
6?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, so I'll move you above Theron and put Ember at the very top. She likes going first, apparently.
What makes my initiative roll so high?
I don't know. You have a +0 to it, so I don't know what does that. You're just rolling good. That works for me. Okay.
Oh.
So can I step into the same space as Z and like attack the rat that's in that room?
You cannot end your turn on the same space, but you can be in the same space while you're moving. But the first person to respond is the rats.
Oh no.
So the giant rat is going to attack Theron. It got a 7, so that's going to miss. The next one's going to attack Thax. It got a nat 20. Very handy for Chris. Because it got a critical, there are 2 ways to handle a critical if you get a 20 on an attack. You can either roll the damage dice twice and then add the modifier at the end, or you can roll the damage once, the die, and then double that, then add the modifier. So in this case, I got a 4, and I'm going to roll it again because I'm just going to roll twice. And another 4 I got. So it does 10 piercing damage with its bite to Thax. And then 2-0, you are also going to be hit by a giant rat.
So
and that
I
rolled a
just go unconscious.
perfect. You get bit by a rat, and it really bites you. That's what happens when criticals happen. Does a 14 hit you, Tono? 13, sorry.
Nope.
Okay. Remember, it's matching AC, not above AC for a hit. Perfect. Next is Ember. Your friend, or at least your acquaintance, collapses next to you. Or ahead of you, I should say.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like run up and fight this thing, I guess.
Yep. $17 does hit, and then you do 6 points of slashing damage. So you slash it real good. It's still alive. Next is Lursa.
Alright, so I'm going to jump off of Thax's prone corpse and try and stab it in the neck.
Gotcha. Because Thax is prone, you can stand in the 5-foot square that it's in. That misses. That also misses. Both your attacks miss. And because you moved and you're on Thax's spot, 2-0, it is now your turn.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to attack the rat in front of me with my bow.
If you do that, you will have disadvantage.
Oh, is there a minimum range?
Yes, it is. I believe it is 10 feet. For a bow. A longbow, specifically. So if you do that, you will roll twice and take the lower roll.
Alright, so the only rat that's not... Like, the other 2 rats are both at 10 feet, so I can attack either of those and not get disadvantage.
Yes.
Let's attack the one that knocked Thax out, which is the northern one, I guess.
That's a critical, and then I did the crit damage for you. It looks like it rolled twice. And so you instantly kill it.
Awesome. Got revenge for you, Thax.
Next is Thax. Can you make me a death save? So roll a d20, and you just, whatever that number is. 9 or lower is a fail, 10 or higher is a success, I believe.
1.
If you roll a 1, it counts as 2 fails, by the way.
Damn it.
You can't, you gotta say it in the mic.
1.
You rolled a 1?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2 fails. So if you fail again, your character dies. Doing great.
This is the best day ever.
I don't suppose I could
right.
lay hands on myself, can I? Touch myself?
No. Not when you're unconscious or incapacitated.
Okay.
Next is Theron.
So I had the longbow, and to change it, I'd need to use my turn, I guess.
Well, you could just use your greatsword, like you would go in combat, assuming that unless you would already use your longbow to try to hit something. So in this case, you're good to use your greatsword.
Okay.
I'm not gonna punish people super hard, just that kind of thing.
Yeah. I guess I'll use sword then.
That hits.
Alright. Oh yeah, and I'm attacking the one that's closest to me.
Yeah, I would assume so. And that'll kill. Oh no, it won't kill it. It'll severely hurt it.
Mhm.
Next is the rats. So same thing. They're gonna attack Theron and Tuno respectively. That's a cocked die, so I'll reroll that. Okay, so they both do hit. I got a 19 and a 20. So the crit is on Tuno, so I will double roll for that. Let's see if I can get another 10 damage. Doing great. 2, 4, 6 damage to Tuno, and then Theron takes 6 damage as well. Ember's turn.
Is the rat in the doorway enough for me to hit it, or do I need to move closer somehow?
This case, because the doorway is open the way it is, yes, you can hit it.
Very cool. Or maybe not.
It's a critical fail. While you were making your swing, you fall onto the ground and you go prone. So what that means is you'll have to, if you want to get up, you have to use half of your movement to get up, basically. And while you are prone, if something attacks you, it gets advantage on you.
Alright, can I get up this turn, or do I need to wait?
Yeah, you technically could, yes.
Alright, then I'll definitely use that.
Okay, Larissa is next.
So I'm gonna get between Ember and the rat that she was attacking. I should have that much movement. And I'm going to attack with, again, both daggers. Hopefully.
So, where are you going to split yourself at? That's where I'm kind of curious.
So, Ember is just north of me, and it was attacking the rat, I'm assuming, to the southeast.
Okay. So, you and Tuano are standing in the same spot, so you can't end you can end your turn on where Thax was. That's fine, and I'll move you there accordingly. But you can't stand on top of someone else on the end of your turn. Like Thax, it's fine just because he's unconscious. If that makes sense.
So let's see.
You could hit the
My
one
movement. I could get behind the rat. Correct.
You cannot because it is standing in the doorway. Unless you had a way to jump over it, which it has control of the space. So you can't move past it unless you were to go over it, and that would be like flying, basically. And because it's the doorway, you can't jump. You just kind of have to deal with it.
So if I move here, can I attack the rat?
Because of how the door is shaped. Well, you know what? I'll just give it to you. Yeah, you can hit it from there. I'll let it happen. That'll hit. Five. All right. That'll do quite a bit of damage, and then you can use your bonus action to attack again. That will hit again. And that'll kill it. Delete.
Huzzah!
Double stab it.
Paladin.
2-0.
So there's only one rat left, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll attack him. Boom.
Yep. That will miss.
All right, that's my turn.
Fax, I want to have you make another death save.
Oh, come on. Come on.
3, 3, 3.
11.
I need a number.
Bullshit.
11.
Oh, perfect. That's a success. You're good. Sorry, I heard you for some reason. That's a success. So you can mark that on your successes. Next is Theron.
Let's see here.
Um,
What do I do?
guess I'm going to try and attack the rat again with
Yep.
the great sword.
That'll hit it. That'll kill it.
Yay!
Damn.
I'm not going to take anyone out of turn order. I'm just going to skip the rats. Ember.
So we're still in combat?
I'm just not taking this out of turn order. You're no longer in combat, but because you're one away from just dying, I need people to attempt to save you.
Okay, how do I attempt to save him? Like, what do I
You
roll?
need to make a medicine check on him. So you're stabilizing him, basically like, stopping him from bleeding out.
So that puts me...
That'll work. 0 hit points and you're unconscious.
Okay.
Now I can clear the turn order.
Good thing I put points in medicine.
Perfect. Exactly what it's for. So yeah, you're you're not dead. You're unconscious.
Okay.
You can just drag him into. Basically, he's unconscious and he won't get hit points because he can't do a short rest. You've already expended your hit die as a short rest. You have to wait until a long rest. That's an 8-hour rest time. Yes, you can make a makeshift camp. If that's what you wanted to do. And I think because other people got hurt, that seems like a good idea, is to just take a nice rest.
I mean, I guess we could go back to the fountain room or something. Or other empty room.
When we did the investigations, did any of us check and see if the water in the fountain was drinkable?
It was dry. There was no water in the fountain.
Okay, so it really doesn't matter where we rest. We could pick basically any room. I would think the smaller the room, the better. It's more defensible.
We can block the door.
You could do that, yeah. It'd be a pretty tight, camp, but we can say that happens for sure. Go ahead.
So, I forgot. Basically, each square, technically, we all take up a 5x5 foot square.
In combat, yes. Outside of combat, you can basically just squish people really good if you want to. Pack them in like sardines.
So the fountain room doesn't have a door. Well,
no.
I just sort of grumble.
That's my only issue with that one. There's the one with the door that leads to the caltrops, which is 4x4, but again, we haven't investigated, so we don't know what's going on the other side of that door.
I think we just pile into one of these small rooms, like next to us.
I don't think you get an option to say that, Mr. Unconscious Man.
Yes, sir.
Shut up, meat shield.
I sort of raise my head and say,
a couple people in like each room, right? Would that be?
Yeah, you could do that too.
I just lift my head and say, not Larissa.
I vote for being whatever room Thax is in. For Robin Blind.
Like I said, I think I'll end the session here, and you guys can determine how you want to take the long rest when we get back. But that'll give you.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for dropping by. Remember to hit that subscribe button so that you can get notifications when new episodes come out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think. Tune in next week for the next episode. And in the meantime, thanks for coming by. Be good to each other, and have a good one.